Do you feel like that is true about the Ozempic face that they say?
I know it's true. I'm living proof of it.
Oh, really? Hey, ladies. Welcome back to my Fierce Aging series. So we are on a wild ride with Stacy. She is our fabulous guest today. She's 74 years young. She's really giving us so much history on what she's been through and her beauty. And this is really, I feel, an important topic. Everything that she has to share with us today, I was actually pretty surprised. I thought it just kept coming out more and more. I was getting more interested in this story. And it's funny, I picked a shirt that says, "Go love yourself." And I think the message here that Stacy is giving you with all of her history is just that, to go love yourself and to really self-care and to really put that as a priority. So you ready? Let's get this beauty started.
Nicole, I have so many women call talking about Ozempic Face, talking about this and talking about that. And your philosophy towards life and womanhood has inspired a whole new area.
Oh, wow,
For
nice.
me. The people are just now realizing how bad Ozempic is. But it is supposed to be the biggest money-making medication that there's ever been.
Really? I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Yes. And I took it for diabetes, and it put my diabetes in order.
Oh, it did.
Oh, yeah.
But then you had all the side effects.
And had kidney cancer on top of it and all this stuff.
Really?
Yes. I felt awful about myself.
How are you feeling now?
Like $1 million.
Yeah?
I take all kinds of vitamins and went from 19 meds down to thyroid medication.
Really?
Yes. Through nutrition, changing some habits.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be able to start exercising again soon.
Oh, great. What do you feel your biggest struggle is?
The redness around my nose and getting my blush positioned properly.
Okay. And do you feel that, I mean, you've been through a lot, as you said, from medications and having a different look and all of these things. Has it been harder in the last 5 years than it has been each decade as you're getting older?
Absolutely.
Do you feel like it's a lot of self-talk that you do to help you move through those days that are maybe more dark?
More so than ever in my life. I'm able to put to use what I have spent all these years learning.
Mm-hmm.
And it does work.
Living testimony to really turning it around.
Yes.
Making your life positive despite aging.
Yes.
And all of the different things that are going on.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to take these off. You can keep these on like 10 to 20 minutes. We just did a little quick flash of these just so you could experience them. But just kind of, when you usually put on your eye serum or cream, it'll just stay there really until you really rub it in. When you put these on, it just soaks in. So it really hydrates. I've seen a big difference using these in the morning. I put them on right away and then I have my coffee. All right, ladies, we're going to start off the makeup tutorial with Fiercely Smooth. I already prepped Stacy's skin while we were chit-chatting. We did a little eye serum. We did a little face serum, just something nice to hydrate. So we're going to take Fiercely Smooth. This really preps the skin to just be set up for the BB cream, the concealer, and it gives a burst of hydration to the skin. I'm just using the foundation flat brush to apply this to her skin. I'm going to start off with our Skinny Brow Pencil in taupe. This is going to be really nice. Stacy already has permanent makeup in the brows, but it's faded, and this is what we do. We just touch it up with a little bit of a pencil. You already have the beautiful shape there. We're just going to enhance that a little bit so you know where your brows are supposed to be because they are just having this beautiful little outline. So we're going to take the taupe and we're just going to stroke in a little color for her. All right, so I did the brows, just filling them in nice and shapely. And then now we're going to go doing the beautiful eyes.
Like you, the primer is my favorite product.
It is Fiercely Smooth?
Yes.
It's really nice. It really sets it up. I see a big difference between not using it and using it. And I always know, oh, shoot, I forgot to put Fiercely Smooth on because I definitely see a different application with the BB cream. So I'm using the eye primer. Now, this is going to set Stacy's eyes up for success when it comes to the eyeshadow because you want your eyeshadow to look true. You want it to last a long time. And this is the way that I do it. I've been using this product for, I think it's 16 years now. So I can't do makeup without it. So I just do a nice sheer veil over the eye. So we are going to start at the base of the lashes and just work our way up to the brow bone. And you don't need a lot of this product. I like to mention that a lot because you just want it to give you a nice base, cover any of the redness, the darkness, any of the blues or the grays. So I am using one of our new palettes called Rewrite the Rules. We thought it was perfect. Stacy's rewriting the rules. And these come with 2 little brushes here that I've included in the compact. But this is one of our most popular matte eyeshadows that we're bringing back. So I love the fact that I named it Rewrite the Rules. It's this beautiful grays. It looks beautiful with silver hair. And when you wear it, when you're putting it on, the whole purpose is to think about like you are rewriting the rules. It's just not a name of a shadow, right? It gives you that encouragement, empowerment. That's why I wear shirts like Go Love Yourself and just other things that are going to give you that inner dialogue, that self-talk. It could sound silly, but for me, like I've basically based so much off of that on doing my makeup. Oh, I'm rewriting the rules. Like I don't have to follow, what society says and things like that. So when you wear this palette, that's going to be your mantra.
Yes.
Rewriting the rules for yourself, for your life, for whatever you're wanting to do. So I'm using my flat shadow brush. I named all of the brushes so you wouldn't be confused. So you can just look down and say, oh, shadow brush. So I know how to use this. And I'm going into the middle color here. This is a really beautiful, just very soft gray. So I'm going to take the shadow, go in the middle like I always do, and then bring it down into the inner corner, bring it up into the crease, just right where it meets. And I'm going to bring it out. This is really just such a beautiful shadow. It's very silky, very smooth. It's talc free. I'm going to take the lightest color here for the brow bone. Again, this can be a very light wash of color, or you can really build this up. If you want a gray smoky eye, you have a lot of range with these pigments because they are very pigmented. I'm going to go in with the darkest color here, going to give a little contour using my tapered blending brush. It's like a little pencil. And I want to be careful. I don't want to have too much because it is very pigmented. So less is more when you're first starting off with these because you might be used to having those sheens in knowing how they work. And then you go into a matte palette and it's really a strong pigment. So you want to go slow and then build yourself up. So I'm going to just bring it out in this corner here, coming up. And again, you can see how pigmented the shadows are, and then I'm going to blend them in. So I don't mind that it's going to sit there like that. Again, if there's any fallout, I don't have to worry because we don't have any concealer on, any BB cream. I will perfect the skin prior to putting on anything. And that's why I always do the eyes first. I'm taking my blending brush. This is a nice fluffy brush, so it's going to blend out the eyeshadow beautifully. So that pigment that I left there, I'm going to move into the other shadows that I had. So you can see nicely just blends together. So there's no demarcation, there's no start and stop, and you're going to get just the right amount of darkness in that end corner. I'm going in with our waterproof charcoal eyeliner. Now, we do have a pencil sharpener that goes perfectly with the eyeliner and the lip liner. So you know how to sharpen to a rounded tip, not a pointy tip, because they're softer formulation.
Yes.
Okay.
And I love them.
You do?
Yes.
So we're going to go, I know you have this color, but I think this will look really beautiful. Now, Stacy does have permanent makeup on her eyeliner on the top and bottom. So I'm going to just enhance that a little bit. I'm going to go right over it, and then I'm going to smudge it up just a tiny bit. Taking my short smudge brush, I like to call this my little eraser. I say it almost in every video because it basically, if you make any mistakes, don't worry. You can go right over and you can just blend it out, make it a little bit more forgiving. You don't have to have it so strong. What I'm going to do at the bottom here, since she has the permanent eyeliner, I'm just going to have it taper out a little bit so it doesn't just stop. When you're doing permanent makeup, you can't connect the eyeliner at the end because the skin's so thin, it will migrate. So that's why it stops right here. But when you have a nice waterproof pencil, you can just extend it just a little bit so it looks like it's nice and connected. we are going to use the Volume Up mascara. Now, this is going to be really great for your lashes because they're a little sparse, but we're going to do some false lashes, of course, because when you don't have a lot of lashes, because you've been through a lot of different medications, we want to see something a little bit different, you know?
Yes.
It's exciting. And we'll put on some lashes. It'll look natural, but it'll give you just a little bit more enhancement. So I'm going to the base of Stacy's lashes. And I'm wiggling back and forth because the idea is this wand has those little teeth on it. And I want to be able to get all of these little lashes that you might not be able to see. The little wand will pick them up, and it's really nice. So whatever lashes she has here are going to be nicely lengthened and coated. Wow. Yeah. You know, what's so nice about this wand also is that it picks up so many of these little lashes and it gives you a look that you might not get if you had a big brush and it just rolled over them. It's not going to pick them up. And so that's why I spent so much time on this formula and the wand. I know it probably sounds silly to a lot of people, but you can't just throw a wand into a formula. It has to be compatible. So if it's volumizing, you have to have a wand that's going to help lift and lengthen and volumize those lashes. So we can really see that with your lashes where it doesn't look like you have them. And then we grab all of them and it gives you this beautiful look.
Yes.
This is really a testament to this because this
Yes,
is why I
it
did
is.
it. My mom was my first one, but you are a really good example also for this. I'm going to use the 420 Ardell's. These are called naked lashes. So they're really natural looking. They don't have a thick band, but I'm going to see about when I place them on Stacy's eye, I got to see where I need to cut them. I always customize them because sometimes they're too long. Not everybody has this kind of shaped eye. So we can just cut the end off a little bit, but we want to lift the eye. So this is one of my favorite parts.
Mine too.
The lashes are on. I'm going to let them dry a second, but now I'm going to be able to see where I want to enhance the eyeshadow just a little bit more. Now that the lashes are on, it changes the game a little bit. So you're going to see right here, I don't have enough eyeshadow. I want to make this darker because if she opens her eye, you're going to see that this needs to have a little bit more shadow because we got the fringe going on at the top. So we can handle a little bit more eyeshadow. I'm going back with my tapered blending brush, taking the darkest color, and I'm going to just enhance. This could be more of an evening look. I think we should do a little extra on you today. Not little makeup, kind of in between. I'm just going over this little area here to give her more definition on the eye. I'm going to blend it out in a minute. Blending brush is just going to softly, not too much, because I can probably blend too much and then take it off. So I just want to give a little bit more drama to the eye on this outside. I'm taking the BB cream. This is in light with my foundation buffing brush. Actually, Stacy uses fair and light. She mixes them together, but I wanted to warm up the skin today. So I'm going to just take light. I'm going to press the product into the foundation buffing brush. So you have it all in to this brush here where it's going to really nicely buff the skin. So another thing to think about is that I don't feel that she needs a ton of concealer. So I want to put on the BB cream first. I will come up to the eye area here, and then I'm going to go back over with the concealer, but I don't want too much. I really want her skin to look really nice and just polished, fresh, but not too much concealer underneath those eyes. So just work the BB cream into her skin. It allows it to look fresh, but even toned. Doesn't look like we have a ton of makeup on. How do you enjoy wearing the BB cream compared to like a foundation?
I absolutely love it.
And you're in Florida also. So
Yes.
Do you feel that it's a better option instead of having something that's heavier on the skin throughout the whole year? Or do you feel like you can do a foundation during the winter time and then do a BB cream during the summertime?
BB cream is fine for me year round. I absolutely love it.
Oh, good. I'm taking our creamy concealer in light. You have it in fair. So I wanted to just give you some options that you can mix these two. Some days you might be needing more lightness in that inner corner, and then you can do the light on the outside. So fair on the inside, light on the outside. You can always mix and match. It's almost like a mosaic. because the skin's always changing. Some days you might be seeing, you know what, I need a little bit of lightness there. I'm going to add the concealer just right here because I'm going to move it up. I don't want too much right underneath the eye.
One thing that I find that I really like is I use less product and have better coverage.
With the BB cream?
Well, with the concealer.
Oh.
Compared to what I was using.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
It is. And it doesn't cake up and it looks more natural.
So I'm going to just taper it down into that BB cream. I'm going right up under. I'm using our concealer brush. On the other end, it has a lip brush on it. And Stacy said that sometimes she'll take the concealer up over that eyeliner if she wants to soften it a little bit and make it a little bit thinner since it's permanent. I made this concealer a creamy concealer that's not heavy, but it's not too light either, because I wanted it to be able to move with your skin and cover and be just enough. And this is one of my staples. If I have to run out of the house and I don't have any time to do anything else, I will grab my concealer and my mascara. Like those are the two.
Yes, I agree.
I'm going to prep Stacy's lips with a rose lip balm because we're going to be doing a beautiful darker color for us today called Confidence. What we're going to do is we're going to do for a day look, actually I can, which is another mantra for you, where it's like if someone says, you know, no, you can't do that, you're 74, you say, well, actually I can.
Yes.
So that's where this came from, right?
And
so
actually I have it.
This is going to be a great, just fresh with, I love pinks and grays and silvers together. So we're doing a really nice job with that, with the hair and everything. And then Unapologetic, which of course has to go with Actually I Can, is our lip liner. But we're going to do a switch over so you can see Confidence for evening. So it's going to be a nice deeper berry that is going to be nice. So you have two options, same eyeshadow, a lip for day, and then a lip for night. So you can just switch out your lip and you have a totally different look. Just lining the lips is nice and smooth when I have this rose lip balm on. You can see how just nicely it's gliding over. I can fill in coming down a little bit. So this will help with the staying power of the lipstick. Again, you can use this as your lipstick. You can fill your whole lip in with this and you can put the rose lip balm over. You can put a lip gloss over like Champs or Manifest and Glow. So on the other side of my concealer brush, it's a retractable lip brush. So you can, it's like a little secret. So I have it on the other end so you can easily apply your lipstick or a darker lipstick. I'm just going to top the Actually I Can with our Champs. This is short for champagne. So it's like the little bubbly, like the you know how they finish cocktails off sometimes with just a little, close, a little champagne topper. So that's basically what this is. I just love how it can change your lip color. It can lighten it up. Gives just something a little extra. So by itself or with the lip gloss, we're going to add a little color to Stacy's face. And this is our Classic Beach Glow. So this is going to be all cream. So you have a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. So I'm going to use my flat foundation brush. I'm going to just tap into this and it's going to give you, it's almost like skincare because it's going to give you this really beautiful glow. It has really just beautiful ingredients. I made this in Italy. So it's going to be just like sinking into the skin where it looks like it's radiating out of the skin, not sitting on top. So what's really nice is that you can use the highlighter. You are in your 70s, 80s, 90s. And feel that you're giving yourself that extra, just beautiful sheen, but not overdoing it. It's not glittery. It's not too much. It just really looks beautiful on the cheekbone. Just going to switch my brush over. I'm going to just go into the highlighter just like this. And you're going to see just mixing it right in. Just like this. I can push it into the skin. And then the tip, I can go into the bronzer just a little bit. She's, you know, Stacy's very fair, but she can definitely still do a bronzer. I mean, right down here. And then I will push it up. And you don't need to use a brush. You can use your fingers because the warmth of your finger will, you know, help the product really look nicely into the skin. You can go in. So you're going to see a different application technique when you do your finger compared to a brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show Stacy what her face looks like now with the makeup and this combo. And then we're going to switch it out and we're going to do the confidence. So take a look to see.
Oh, wow. It looks beautiful.
Is it different than what you normally wear?
Yes. I wear way too much blush.
Oh, really? No, you can wear more, but you know, this is a cream blush. So you can add more color to your face by just layering it on. If you want it to be more of a sheer wash, it just depends.
Oh, it looks great. And I love the eyes. And I have eyelashes. The lipstick look great. It all looks great.
Looks really pretty. Now we're going to take you from day. And we're going to make you a little foxy for night.
All right.
You like it?
Let's do it.
You can hold a red.
I wear red mostly.
Red. Yeah. The pink's nice though if you wanted to change.
I love the pink.
Yeah. A little lighter, right?
And the skin looks shiny and fresh, not greasy.
Right.
I love it.
That was my biggest thing because I tested out so many different products. And what I didn't like is that, you know, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I still felt like if I went like this, it was going to just take everything off. I didn't like it not feeling like it's set, right? Set up. So this is semi-matte. You're still going to get that really beautiful freshness to the skin, but you're not going to get like that glossy. It's going to move all around.
I wore the Shams by itself yesterday. I've never worn anything that light, ever.
Oh, really?
Never.
How did you like it?
I loved it. That's probably my favorite lip gloss.
You can wear it by itself or it can update any kind of lipstick that you do. We are going to now do a switch turn of events with our confidence. And this is a really beautiful berry. I wear this all the time. I mean, in all my reels, I think it makes an outfit if you are going out for evening, if you are doing a classic jeans and a white shirt and a black jacket. I mean, this is really, it's an accessory when you wear a powerful lip. And the reason why I named it confidence is that it does take confidence to wear a darker lip, a brighter lip. A little trick to do when you finish applying your lipstick that's a brighter color, you can take your lip liner and go back over and perfect anything that you see. So if I feel like this isn't as precise as I want, I will take my lip liner and I will just make sure everything is perfect. Now we're going to show Stacy a powerful lip, but you could always blot it down. You can put Manifest and Glow over it. You can do a lot of different things than just having the lipstick. This is confidence. So we took you from day to night.
I love it. Smooth, crisp. I love it.
So that gives you some options.
Yes.
With the same eyeshadow palette. So you can just change up the lipstick.
I love it. I love the eyelashes. And I love the color. I have that one and I like it.
Which one? Confidence?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wear it frequently.
So how do you feel without makeup on when you came in? And then how do you feel now with makeup on?
I feel naked without makeup because I'm 74 years old. I've worn makeup since I was a teenager. And I feel like, hey, I can take on the world today. It gives one confidence and self-assurance.
Do you feel that makeup as you're getting older is a necessity for you to feel like you can show up?
Absolutely.
If I said you can only take 3 products with you and that's all you can use, what would those 3 products be?
The eye primer, definitely. The Champ lip gloss and that eye palette.
And the eyeshadow palette?
I don't have that one and I like it.
Yeah, because you can go from a day to night with this. And you can intensify it. You can make it really dramatic or you can just give it a wash of color.
And that's a hard question, Nicole, because I love everything. I love the creamy eyeliners, the lip gloss. I love it all.
I know. Well, you're a makeup girl. Well, I'm so happy you came and shared your beauty with us today. You traveled all the way in and you were just such a joy to have and to hear about your story, because I think that a lot of women that watch my channel struggle with a lot of these things, especially with medications and all of the things that you were talking about that you had. Do you want to touch a little bit on the recent issue with your scalp?
I had squamous cell cancer on my scalp and still have some that we're working on. That caused me to no longer be able to color my hair, which changed my makeup. And I looked in the mirror and said, golly, who is that old gray woman? So I had to make some changes. And then the really negative experience with Ozempic changed my life substantially. And using these products has helped me get back some of the loss of the skin problems that I've had with dryness and wrinkling and the hair loss and the body mass loss. This has helped me be able to be who I was and only better. And that's a big deal for me.
See, and that's why I say, ladies, a lot that, when there's a lot of negativity about gray hair or silver hair going, but everybody has a story. It's not like, oh, I'm just giving up and what have you. I mean, you had a real serious situation with having to have Mohs surgery on your scalp, which did not allow you to keep dyeing your hair with the chemicals. So I think that that's really interesting that everybody has a story on why they were either forced to go gray or they had to stop dyeing. So I just think that it's really interesting because there's so much behind mature women.
Yes.
And when they show up, it's not just, oh, she has gray hair because she decided that that's what she's supposed to do. No, a lot of women have these really powerful stories behind it, and they should be shared.
I agree. And we should embrace our gray.
Do you like your hair better gray now than when it was dyed, or do you feel like it's still a struggle to accept it?
I'm getting there. I still like the reddish gray, reddish brown hair I had.
Yeah.
But I'm getting to really like the gray.
That's good.
And watching your tutorials and you sharing your story and talking with other women has helped.
I'm glad. Well, I think it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
I think it looks fresh and it's definitely different than what you had.
Yes.
But it's a nice change. I always say I wanted to be blonde and, it's just a step further. Well, ladies, I'm so happy that you were here with us today to share and really learn about what Stacy's gone through and a lot of really great points and see her beauty come to life. So until my next video, we'll see you later.